Hello and welcome to Google services and how to use them with unborrowed videos. Today we're going to be looking at the Google VPN, which has just launched to lower tier Google One subscribers. So I believe it's anything above the 2 terabytes data storage with Google One. Then you automatically are entitled to a free VPN that will just download onto your Chromebook or your Pixel devices, and that includes family members. So if your family share with different people, things like YouTube Premium, YouTube Music, and all the other services, if you have those linked to that account, then those are all entitled to get the Google One VPN too. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to firstly download that onto your device, and then I'll show you how to activate that and deactivate it accordingly for different situations. The VPN itself, just like all VPNs, it will slow your service just a little bit. So let's say you're getting 100 gigabits download per second with your Chromebook on a decent Wi-Fi connection. What you might find is you get like 996 or something gigabytes per second download, but it won't affect the use to that larger degree. It will just be a tiny fraction of a bit slower, if you even notice it at all. And another thing to take into consideration is the battery life will be lowered by 5 to 15%, depending on what devices you have and how often you're using that VPN. A lot of people say, myself included, that it's only worth connecting to a VPN if you're using public Wi-Fi's, for example, things like that, because obviously they're more likely to be hacked or tracked or anything like that. So really, it's only worth using a VPN in those situations where you're in public and on public Wi-Fi. I wouldn't really advise using a VPN at home unless you want to be changing the country of origin and things like that. It's probably not worth it. Again, if you're not bothered about it, then not really the video for you. But here we go. I'm going to minimize myself, and then we will jump right into how to install and activate the VPN on the Chromebook first. Okay, so just 1 second. I'm going to minimize. Okay, so here we are at the Unviral Videos Chromebook homepage, and as you can see, the mouse moving about. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go to this little icon here. This is the Google One icon. I'm sure you most likely know that, but for people that aren't really familiar with this kind of thing, I'd just like to move it about anyway, just to be absolutely clear on what it is that we're going for. So if you click on that, and that will load into your main window. 1 second. So there you go, that's basically all your VPN, that's basically all your Google One information there. And what you're going to want to do is go to the VPN box and then just click Get Started. So it's what you want to click right there. And once you've got this screen here, just click on, and then you'll get a little notification come up just to say that that's on. And what it will do is it will encrypt everything that you're using online. So hackers will just have such a hard time getting hold of your information. A few ads might be blocked, things like that. It's basically a lot better security than what the Android system standards offer as without it. So what we're going to do now is go into view settings. You're going to want to make sure that the all of the apps that you're going to be using on your Chromebook are covered by that VPN, which they are. If you do notice any that don't have the little box there, then obviously check them. And but you shouldn't really need to do that, because they do usually activate automatically upon activating the VPN. So we're going to cancel that. We don't need to do it, and I'll go back to that later and change that. I only clicked that to show you guys, but I'll go back and change it later. Don't do that yourselves. So then you're going to want to go back to your home screen, click on the little Google one there, so you'll have a notification there now to say that the VPN is active. So if you click on that, and you'll be able to again just access all of those settings and whatnot in the VPN. And that's basically it. It's such a simple VPN. If you were looking for things like switching country of origin, things like that, which is what most people have VPNs for, it's unavailable at this point on the Google One free VPN. Unfortunately, it is something at the moment that is just going to be used completely, not just primarily, but completely for security, and that's it. But it is worthwhile having if you do spend a lot of your time on Wi-Fi networks, either out and about or hotels, anything like that. It's that extra bit of protection while you're browsing and surfing online in unfamiliar Wi-Fi connections. Okay, I'm gonna switch across to the Pixel now, and then I'll show you how to activate that on the Pixel device, and I'll show you how to set a notification tool so that in your notifications list or your quick tabs, just so you can activate it and deactivate it as you wish when on the go. And it makes it so much quicker, because on the Pixel you don't need to go into the Google One settings really, you can just quick tab press it. Okay, so let's jump across to the Pixel now and we'll get on with that. So we're back on the Pixel 6 screen. You want to find the Google One app and launch that, and you should come into this screen here, which is very similar to the Chromebook. Once you're on this screen, locate the VPN Get Started button and press that. Then activate the VPN by using the toggle switch. Once you've done that, you should get a notification to say that the VPN is active. Come out of everything, press the home button, and then scroll up twice till you see your fast toggles. If you go across to the little pen, scroll right to the bottom, you'll see the VPN fast toggle switch. Drag that to the top and set it in place where you'd like it, and then again press home screen. Once that's there, that will be locked in place, and you can simply use that toggle to activate and deactivate the VPN as you see fit. It's just a much faster way of doing things and makes life quite a lot easier. And that's it, that's all you need to do. You'll have a notification in the notification bar just to say that that is working, that you've got that additional security now. And yeah, that's everything. So let's go back to pint size normal rich. 1 second. So that's everything. As far as I know, you can use that VPN on any devices connected to your Google One account that has the paid for subscription service to Google One over 2 terabytes. And again, if you're using family sharing, then anyone that's within your family connected to that same account can also use the VPNs for free. It's all for free with the 2 terabytes or above subscriptions. So it's one of those things you may as well use should you need it. It's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to have that and not need it than not to have it and need it. And again, it's one of those things that you may not think is necessary, but it's there, you know. I myself, I've never bothered with a VPN before, but now that I've got that for free through my Google One subscription service, I will be using that. The only downside that I can see to it so far, it seems very easy to use, very easy to switch on and off. The only downside to that I can see at the moment is there's no country selection, which is the main reason I would have liked to have used the VPN. If it had country selection, that would be very, very fantastic of Google to give us that with the subscription over 2 terabytes. Unfortunately, at the moment, it is just security, so just keep that in mind. It's worth setting up even if you never toggle it on. If you do, then I hope this video helped, and thank you for watching it. And I will continue to make more footage in the future of how to do different things. If there's anything in particular that you'd like to learn how to do, then feel free to drop me a message or leave in the comments section what it is that you'd like me to go through. Cheers.